In the 56 years since the March in Pretoria, the phrase "You strike a woman, you strike a rock" has come to represent women's courage and strength in South Africa. Today, women make up more than half of the South African population and 45% of the workforce. Yet their participation in industry is yet to have an impact on its leadership. ABSA CEO Maria Ramos became aware of the struggle for gender equality early on in her career.
I needed a job, and any job is a good job, provided it's an honourable job, you work at it hard, and you have an open mind to learning. I was a waste clerk. We didn't even have waste clerks in the bank anymore. And what that meant was you collected checks from the back of tellers and you punched them in, you processed them. And the bank, I'd been there for a little while and realized that the bank in those days had a fantastic scholarship. They sent you to university, they paid their fees and they paid your salary while you're at university. So I applied, except they wrote back to tell me it wasn't open to women. It was only open to men. This is 1978. So a long time ago, I know. You weren't born. but within our lifetime, right? And so I decided that actually that wasn't acceptable. So I took them on.
Currently, only 3 of the JSE top 40 listed companies have 25% or more women executive manager positions, according to the Business Women's Association census, with the number of black women showing a decrease in 2011.
I was just in Hong Kong the other day and addressed the professional women there who struggle actually with very similar issues to young professional women in South Africa.
Despite grappling with the issue of gender equality, National Women's Day in South Africa remains a reminder of the important contribution women make to society, as well as a time to reflect on the advances in women's rights.
I've always believed that in every woman, in every person, there lies a seed of greatness.
I think it's really important that women come to the workplace and are feminine and recognize that they bring something additional to the workplace. I think it's very important that they recognize that the workplace is a very tough space.
Just from observing people around me, I mean, from observing sometimes just, very ordinary women. I think they often just my biggest inspiration because, of course I've been inspired and I've looked up to many great women. I always thought that Mama Albertina Sisulu, for me, sort of symbolized what was great and good about our nation. But there are so many ordinary women in our country who battle absolutely every day just to put food on the table, to send their children to school, to get them through university and through an education, and to make ends meet. It's those women who actually inspire me. I keep thinking, I don't know if I could do that. It's one thing to run a big organization, but can you get up at 3 o'clock every single day and go to, make sure you've got enough goods to get onto your little patch on, get it on your trading stall, sell those goods, get enough cash flow to put food on the table, pay the school fees, keep your children clothed, buy enough goods to get more cash flow, and you can keep that going. Well, I think that's really, really tough, and I think women do that. A lot of women across this country, actually across this continent, do that every single day.